Look at how much it has sunk in. I mean, it is crazy. We're gonna need a miracle to get this tractor out of here.
Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today is going to be a fun video. We get to play again. Taking this afternoon off to play a little bit with the Sawmills mulcher. You've seen it in the previous video, and it's still as dry as it ever was. We still haven't got rain, but I still really need a trail to the back of the property. So this is the MP 348 mulcher. This is actually a true forestry mulcher that goes on the back of the of a compact tractor. This one's rated up to, I believe, 50 horsepower, and the T474, it's a really good match. It's 48 horsepower at the engine. Let me show you what we're going to do. So I think I'm going to go ahead and clear this out and kind of angle down that way. We were going this way. I believe it's going to be better to kind of turn back this way and possibly do a what do you call it, switchback, like on the mountains. Because we don't want the water to come rushing down through here and wash this out.
Make me some trails, baby.
Make you some trails.
Get rid of those briars.
Yeah, that's the big deal. Get rid of briars. All right, I see our first real challenge. This is an old rotten stump from when the woods was cut about 20 years ago. It's still got some heft to it. Huh? Oomph.
Oomph.
It's got some oomph to it. So we'll just back into this real gentle and see. I think it's soft enough that the mulcher will get rid of it.
Well, if not, you're just going to have to get the stump grinder.
If not, we'll have to get stump grinder and come back and hit it, or we'll just go around it like most trails do.
All right.
So this will be our first challenge right here. Challenge accepted. That looks to be like an oak stump that's probably been cut for every bit of 20 years and just sitting here rotting. I wouldn't recommend backing into a solid oak stump that's just been cut. That just won't work. But for this, it really did a good job. And this is, yeah, there's like pieces of that stump scattered all up and down through here. That's impressive.
Gizmo's approving.
I just mulched it up. I mean, there's little bits of pieces here and there. Got you all choked up, buddy. Dust is a big problem again. You know, like I said, we really need some rain bad because I'm having trouble seeing. So we're just gonna have to take it in steps and then let the dust clear and keep going.
Well, at least the wind's blowing it away from us.
Yeah, at least the wind's blowing the direction that we're going, so
yeah.
it is taking it away from us pretty fast. I'm still pretty dusty though.
What do you think, Gizmo?
So I see there's vines holding that up. Normally it would knock the tree over and suck it up in there. So luckily I got the grapple on here. I'm just gonna snag it down and then we'll run it over. I just can't see. I'm just going to keep going down through there, kind of at it. I'm going to try to see if I can turn the angle this way.
Okay.
Because this is going to wash if we don't do something. We'll have to put rock or something here. Well, I mean, what we'll do is if we're going down, we'll just put those little cross trenches where the water diverts, so it's not always going straight down. Yeah, it's just, I mean, it turns this into powder. This is just talcum powder. It makes it where I can't see what I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm doing, which is dangerous. I could drive off into a hole or something. And we've walked this, so I pretty much know what's here, but I'm going to keep going because I ain't got a lick of sense. What we got down here, guys, is as dry as this is. I told you on our new property we have a spring. When I found it, it's wet and muddy, and I just buried the tractor. So I'm stopping before I get it too bad, so I'll go with the other tractor, and then me and Tanya have to pull this thing out. Yeah, so I didn't want to get too far into it because it's not coming out on its own. All that weight of that mulcher's on the back, so we're going to find a different trail down here. These little springs pop out in just different places, and we're going to have to figure out. Yeah, this is going to be one of those things. This is really marshy down here.
There was that one area I was showing you earlier to go that way. When I walked here.
Yeah, but you're looking at it from your seat, and I'm looking at it from the big stumps and.
Well, no, that was a clean path. There was just like only like little trees.
Where'd it go then?
You just make a go around it.
That path still, see all them limbs and trees laying out through there?
Yeah, but if you.
But if I what?
If you had gone in this way right here, they have a clean path and there's no big trees. The only thing you have in the way, but you can't go around, is the tree stump. These are just all the little trees.
Well, that's as far as we're getting back there. We can cut back and go this direction.
But not the direction you're going right?
No, I just drove right off into a spring. Yeah. And it just happened instantaneously. I just felt it just like fall. It's too bad too, because that was going out to that level. And this is the driest we've been in, gosh, years. Normally we don't get this dry. It's just a very rare. Last time I remember this dry, we had a real bad drought in the 80s, and it was like this. But we're this far into a drought, and it's still that wet down here on our property. So that's a good sign for building a pond back here.
Yep. Well, go get the tractor and the chain, and I'll pull you out.
I'm just gonna hook around the loader. Be the easiest thing to do from here. Okay, so what I want you to do is you're gonna get in the tractor, and like I said, you're gonna pull up the hill, put tension on the chain, and then whenever we start going, if your wheels start spinning, then you have to let off a little bit.
Okay.
Because once you start spinning, that means you lost traction, and that's the same thing I'll have to do.
Okay.
And hopefully we can get this out with this, and if not, we're going to have to get a bigger tractor.
Hey, just so you know, I don't like it because it's downhill.
I'm not real fond of this either. It's nothing really that dangerous, so just keep going straight uphill. So you're going to like turn and go that way. Always keep your nose uphill, never go sideways. Okay, so over there on your foot, your heel right here. That button to push down.
I'm gonna put my seatbelts on.
Right here. On your heel.
Okay, right here.
Right, so crank it up.
What does it do again?
It locks the back wheels, so it makes both the back wheels spin.
So it won't spin.
Well, it makes both the back wheel pull. If not, all the spinning's gonna go to this tire and it's gonna slip.
Okay.
So you'll feel it fall down into it.
I'm not.
Whoa.
Okay.
Alright, so you're gonna put a little forward pressure. Take your foot off your brake. No. Keep your foot on this. Take your foot off the brake. And then put your foot on the other thing. Push down. You'll feel it. Now go forward. You'll feel it fall in. Now you're never going to take your foot off over there. You have to keep your foot on there the whole time. All right, pull forward a little bit. All right, stop. All right, pull. No spinning.
It's not doing it.
Back up.
We gotta put something on these tires. The dust is so powdery. I'm not going anywhere.
Well, it could be the 7,000 pounds of tractor back here,
But
too.
I'm saying I can't get no traction.
Well, baby, that's a 3,000 pound tractor going up a hill, so you maybe you're pulling up with an extra.
If you put the chain on the other side, move that chain over to the other side, maybe I can pull it out more, because right now it's...
Yeah. It's a
And
good.
put some limbs down and stuff like that, find something to pull.
No.
No?
All it does is pull it up onto the tractor and get it stuck worse.
Okay.
Go back up some. Take pressure off this. back up. So what you've done is you've dug yourself holes.
I told you.
Well, that's what I said. When it starts spinning, you have to stop. Because all you're doing is digging yourself holes. Now you got to get out of these holes, right? So you're making it harder because you dug, your tractor has to get out of a hole now. Easy. You feather it in.
I did.
Feather it in.
I did.
So
I barely touched it.
you a rooster telling stuff out in the back. That ain't feathered.
Whatever. Do you want me to go in a different angle? Because right now I'm just going uphill and I can't get no traction.
Yeah, let's back up. All right, you're gonna go that way. So
That's
turn.
yeah.
Turn this way. All right, stop.
Huh?
All right, go. All right.
So this is our dilemma. I could not pull him out with the little tractor. It was just too heavy. And look at how much it has sunk in. I mean, it is crazy. I mean, we didn't even knew it was that wet back here that if we had known it, we wouldn't gone that far. But look at that. I mean, it is buried in there. And the other side is a lot worse than this. Oh my Lord, look at that. I mean, it's like, I don't know how to describe this. It is deep. I mean, you can even see the back of the tractor. I mean, it is buried. This is the other side. We're gonna need a miracle to get this tractor out of here. So we went to the store and got us a wrench, and hopefully that will pull this tractor out. This is just crazy. I love Bryce with all my soul.
I'm going to put a block in, or snatch block in here. The winch is 2,000 pounds of pressure, and if you go ahead and put a snatch block in and run it back to the tree, then all of a sudden your 2,000 pound winch becomes 4,000 pounds minus mechanical leverage, which we're not going to get into that right now because it's going to be so small. The mechanical leverage is going to be so small of a loss. So if you just want to be conservative, we'll have, instead of 2,000 pounds of pull, we'll have 3,700 pounds of pull. I don't know if we'll go through like that or not.
And then hook it.
Maybe. I don't look sketchy at all. Let's put a knot on it. So I only have about 15 foot of pull, if that. It says it has 30.
So I looked at the bottom. It's not the bomb lights in the mud, it's the back of the tractors all the way in the mud. Muscle woman, I pulled you up.
That's right.
So look at that hot mess right here. What a mess. Definitely needs a bath. And this is what we got stuck in. And there's a natural spring right here. It's filling up with water already. This reminds me of pudding. It's like if you have a bowl of pudding, you put your hand in there, it's got all squishy like that, and it popped out. But yeah, we're not going to be working down this area because it's going to be just like it right here. So definitely a natural spring down here.
Hey, listen guys, I hope this video was fun today. We had a good time other than getting stuck. But it's part of it. You know, you can get mad and be mad, but the reality is you're going to work with a tractor, you're going to get stuck. First time in 3 years I've been stuck, so that's not too bad. Listen, give us a thumbs up, leave us a comment. God bless, have a great day.
Bye everyone.